test this and see what happens. Well, that doesn't look very good. So let's change this to something like 400 and 400, or maybe make this something like 600. And while we're at this, let's go to self.background color is equal to orange. All right, and if we look at this here, we have a custom color for orange, and yeah, it's background custom color. So let's make that equal to background custom color. Background color custom. There we go. Okay, so that's starting to, let's take a look at this here. We will make it look a bit better, and yeah, that's starting to look pretty good. This is a little bit too big, and well, instead of making the size 100, we can make it something like 70. And I think the rest of it is looking pretty good. All right, and yeah, except for, let's call this chroma catch, and we'll maybe make it 50 instead. All right, so let's take a look at this here, and yeah, it's better, but obviously we need to make sure that the size is exactly the way we want it to be, and it has to be inside there. So now it's a little bit too small, so maybe put it up to 40, and we'll take a look at that here to see. And look at that, that's pretty good. Now let's take a look at the center, but let's take a look at the width. Okay, the width we said was 400 for the play here. Let's make it 440. Let's see that, and let's take a look at that, what that looks like. Okay, and that you can see is kind of fleshier. Now again, what's kind of cool about this is that we have the top part, and we also have the play here. That actually looks pretty good. Okay, so if we look at this, yeah, start does work, and I lose the game, and look at that, it does indeed work. Now obviously we need to add in a few more items. So first things first is let's reset the game variables. Okay, so function is going to be reset game variables on start, and this will do exactly what it says. Now what do we need to reset here? We need to reset the light, color, these two variables here, is alive, and score. So what I like to do is I like to simply copy and paste everything in here. And for those of you who understand the upcoming error, I'm going to fix that. So what I like to do is I like to copy everything that I need to reset, and I just need to get rid of that here. Okay, so just take a quick look. So we got all of this, the score we need to reset. We need to reset all of these here. Yep. And let's reset the game variables on start. We'll reset them as the first thing we do. Okay. Now, what we've done is we technically have, we want there to be a bit of a weight. So let's add in that weight here. So we'll say let weight equal to sk action dot wait for duration, and we'll wait 3 seconds, and then what we'll do is we'll add an let change the scene is equal to sk action dot run block. Okay, and within here we're going to cut this code and paste it in here. Okay, and that's going to run the scene. Then we're going to say let sequence is equal to sk action dot sequence, and we're going to wait. Then what are we going to do? We're going to change the scene, and then we're going to go to self dot run action, and in here we're going to say that this is sk action dot repeat action. We're going to repeat the sequence a total of 1 time. Okay, And there we go. And that should wait. So let's take a look at this and let's see how everything works. So running the game, everything looks good. And yeah, I think that actually looks pretty neat. Okay, and yeah, it's kind of looking pretty good. So one, and then yeah, game over. There we go. And then it just restarts back at 0. That's awesome. Perfect. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. All right. This concludes the tutorial.